This is me. I'm introducing myself now. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm a male. I'm 32 years old. I have 6 years of teaching experience, so this is my 7th year. I went to university for 8 years. So we're going to do a quick little math here. That's a fraction, thank you. That's a lot. 8 out of 32 of my years on this planet, I went to university. Okay, can anyone simplify that? So put it into its simplest form, reduce. Felix? 1/4 of my life was spent doing what you're doing right now. Okay, sitting in a classroom, looking up at the teacher. Okay, I obviously went to elementary school too. I didn't just get born and then go right to university. I did elementary, I did high school, I did all of that. And I spent 25% of my life learning higher education. All of this to do what? Be a teacher. That's right, go back and do more school. Today was the 27th first day of school for me. So I have gone to school 27 out of 32 years, because usually we start when we're 5 years old. So I've had 27 first days of school. Okay, that's a lot. You guys have had like 5 or 6? Yeah. So, needless to say, I like school. Okay, I like it a lot. So here I am, your teacher. I was born on Prince Edward Island. How many of you have been to PEI? Probably not this summer.
I was supposed to go to PEI this summer, but it was canceled.
That's what I was going to say. So probably not this summer, but how many of you have been there? Hands up firm. 1, 2 people?
It's a long drive.
It's a long drive. It's a long drive. It's an island, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the bridge?
Yeah, we did long.
What's it called? Do you know?
I heard isn't it like Champlain Bridge?
Close. It starts with a C.
It was like 3 years ago.
Confederation Bridge. At one point, it was the longest bridge in the world, but it isn't anymore. So when I was born there was no bridge. I had to take a boat. A family jumped into a boat, and then we sailed to Newfoundland. So that's where my brother was born. How many of you have been in Newfoundland? You're like, what? You've been to Newfoundland?
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I don't know. I don't really know the main purpose why, but I've been there.
Okay. So Newfoundland is a big island again, and it has a nickname. It's called the Rock. So I moved from PEI to Newfoundland, and then I moved to Nova Scotia. And that's where I did most of my elementary and high school. So a lot of my friends I made in elementary and high school, I made in Nova Scotia. I then moved to New Brunswick, and then I moved to Ontario, and then I moved back to Nova Scotia, and then I moved to Quebec, where I still am to this very day. I've been here for 10 years, so it's the longest time I've spent in one place. I like golf. You probably already do that. And I like basketball. Some of you probably do that too. Playing, knockout, etc. on the playground, which I look forward to doing, maybe even today. Social media platforms. So as you get older, you become very entranced in social media. It is human nature to be curious about other people and to basically want to look and laugh with other people. So I have the following. I have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and the TikTok. So TikTok, working backwards, is one that I got during confinement. So when the whole world shut down in March, I got really bored, like a lot of people, and I downloaded the app. And I made some silly videos. Some of you may have seen them. And then went viral. That was probably one of my greatest accomplishments as a human, going viral on TikTok. And it was basically, if you haven't seen the video, it was this classroom. Interesting facts about me. I have a hole-in-one, my greatest accomplishment as a sports person, and I like a nice bowl of Kraft dinner. So I've never cooked Kraft dinner for my students before, but since we're eating lunch together, I'm going to come up with some pretty good ideas for lunch, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Luca.
What's your how do you find what's your Instagram name? Yeah, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? I want to check it on TikTok.
TikTok is open. Like TikTok's open for anyone, but I close my other accounts, Instagram and Facebook, to keep it personal. Okay. But you can find me on TikTok. And I'm going to be making videos. I won't include like you guys in it because I did not ask for permission to do that, and I'm not sure that is educational. It can be. It's fun. It's more fun than educational, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Luca.
Did you close YouTube also?
No, YouTube is for you guys. Like that.
What's your YouTube name?
YouTube is my school email, so it's right underneath the calendar there.
Okay.
So if you find that school email, you'll find me. Moving on. So this summer, for the first time, I taught at the Milby Golf School. So if you were in golf options last year, we went to Milby Golf Course, and I taught golf. It doesn't look like I'm teaching right now, but that was my dream as a kid, was to be able to get paid to teach golf. That was like literally when I was a kid, that's what I wanted to do. So I got to live out my dream this summer. So COVID-19, we're thinking back to all of these negative things, but some good came out of it for myself. So I was happy to do that for 3 weeks. And I got to teach some former SES students, which was really cool too. This is my cat. Her name is Bailey. This is her at the vet, just thinking she owns the place. And then this is her on a table. Looks like she's about to do something with that turning thing. She has a couple nicknames. Some of you might remember. Anyone?
It's really weird.
It's really weird. Anyone remember? Boop. Boop. Boop boop. Kajou. Okay, that's her nickname. Sweet baby Kajupi as well. Or the Kaja. So if you have a pet, like, you get really close with it, walks on you while you're sleeping, like cuts your breath off. Okay, these are things that you get really close with this thing. She's 15 years old, but she still acts like she's like a kitten. And we bring her to the vet every year, even if we don't have to, because, I don't know, it's fun to bring her places. We bring her home with us to New Brunswick for Christmas, stuff like that, just to see how she acts, because she walks around everywhere like she owns the place.
Is your cat looks a little bit like mine? He looks exactly like mine. And she acts exactly like yours. She thinks she runs the whole world.
Must be a thing with, I don't know, does she have big eyes like her?
Yeah,
Can't really see it.
my cat has humongous eyes.
Yeah, like Puss in Boots eyes.
Cartoon.
Yeah, that's it. I said the same thing.
When you said that the people were 10 to 20 years younger than you, does that mean you got beaten by 12-year-olds?
No, I got beat by a 15-year-old.
Okay.
Much better, right?